Check, 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 check. Mic check, mic check. I'm just trying to make sure all the platforms are good. I'm just trying to make sure all the platforms good, y'all. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Let me see here. Let me see. Hey. Fix this real quick. Turn that off. All right, we should have everything rolling in. I do believe let me see. I do believe we should be good on both YouTube. Which hi, YouTube, hi. Whoa, this is our first time kind of like meeting each other in this like true, you know what I'm saying, professional fashion. My name is New Blacc, also known as wait, we'll do the intro once I figure everything out. Let me actually hold on. Because I could be talking to nobody right now. Let me just make sure that we're all good. Let me see here. Oh, it says we're okay. Good. We are live on YouTube. We are good on YouTube. I'm pretty certain that Twitch, Twitch never lets me down. Shout out to Twitch. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. Let me verify. Yep, we're good on Twitch. We're good on Twitch. Not too surprised on that end. Let me get all my audio sources situated. Sorry, y'all, that I didn't do this off cam or anything like that. I was excited. I was doing stuff beforehand. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of rolled in and just started doing this thing. You feel me? But yo, what's good, y'all? As you can see, we are on day 8, dog. Day 8. I cannot believe we actually done did 8 consistent days of streaming in a row. I keep saying I'm gonna get the round of applause, you know what I'm saying, sound effects. So just round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Just clap to yourselves or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or make it clap or something like that. I don't know what you're clapping. But I can't believe we have been this consistent. That has been the word of the week. Consistency. As you can see, it definitely does pay off. We do appreciate all of the new followers that's been coming through on all of the platforms, YouTube, Twitch, everything. I appreciate everybody that's been coming in recently. Let me see. Do I have anything of news on this great fine Sunday morning? Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever all of you guys are. It is Sunday. My time is currently 3:01 p.m. I'm glad that we got this thing kind of started on schedule. It is August 10th. Whatever you did yesterday, leave it in the past. You know what I'm saying? The weekend is the weekend. We about to go into a new week. I hope y'all have an absolutely productive week. You know what I'm saying? We about to have a real fun stream. I decided that I want to react to a lot of not long videos, but some of the longer videos that I've been kind of avoiding. Not avoiding or anything like that, but I've been sticking to like the 5 to 10 minute videos. And I feel like we can have a lot of fun if we actually watch something that's a little bit more fleshed out. So is that cool? I think that's cool. For all the new people that's joining, my name is New Blacc. It is a pleasure to meet you for the first time in this format. Hi, how y'all doing? Let's just shake hands real quick. It stands for never underestimate, build legacies, and create constantly. Yes. That is my motto. If you want to follow it today, that's beautiful. Awesome. Hearts in the chat. Yeah. If you don't, you can follow it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just kind of really get into some of this stuff. Honestly, let me see what I got on the docket. Some of y'all might know I'm not the biggest into sports, but I do know when a team is pure buns, right? And the Sixers have been pure buns pretty much all my life. I'm Unk at this point, and the Sixers have been buns all my life. So let's just kind of get that out the way. I don't really understand what this organization has been doing for the past multiple centuries. Let's just kind of be honest here. I have no idea what this team has been doing. I don't understand what the process is at this point. I don't want to understand it. I don't want to trust it. All I know is they bring in really bad pieces and they break their pieces, and they don't utilize the pieces that they have that can get them out of the slump. And the fact that they have players that's literally spending 50% of their entire season on the bench and still getting 100% of the pay is wild to me. I don't understand what this organization really, you know what I'm saying, expects to get in the longevity of this thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. Pure buns. And that's no hate to Philly. I love Philly.
So last year was pretty bad for the Philadelphia 76ers. Despite signing Paul George in the offseason, the Sixers were wrecked by injuries. They only finished with 24 wins, their worst since 2016. And now we're getting reports out of Philadelphia that both Embiid and Paul George may not be ready for training camp. So
exactly, them boys not gonna play, bro. Especially Embiid. Embiid has to be literally the worst investment in NBA history. I'm gonna say it, and that's even as a person that's like just kind of like a casual, very, very casual NBA follower and watcher. Embiid has to be the worst investment in NBA history. Literally, you can't spend 50% of each season literally sitting on the bench, bro. That's absolutely insane.
Where the hell did the Sixers go from here?
Yeah, you got Embiid on the wrong side of 30, and he can just never stay healthy. Paul George coming off that awful season, also injured. And then you got some nice young players as well. So the 76ers, they're in a weird spot.
They in a trash can. It's not a weird spot. They're in the absolute trash can. They are in the city dump, bro. Like, it's bad. It's bad.
Before we start talking about the future of the 76ers, if you haven't already, make sure you leave this video a like, give us a subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on one of our videos. So like we mentioned, reports coming out of Philly haven't exactly been positive. Now, the Sixers started the offseason pretty damn well. They landed the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft, took VJ Edgecombe out of Baylor. May end up being a star. Time will tell. We don't really know at this point, but recent reports out of Philly have been less than ideal, according to Brad Siegel of Clutch Points. Now, it's important to mention, this is the only source that's put out this report. You know, nothing from Shams, nothing from any of the other big NBA beat writers, just this one. So the latest intel is that Paul George's surgery this past offseason may keep him out of training camp and the preseason. And then the reports about Embiid's knee is that it's in really bad shape, with one Eastern Conference executive apparently believing that the Sixers are already regretting extending Embiid. Now look, the Sixers, they still have,
like I said, literally the worst investment in NBA history. I can't really think of anybody else in NBA history that has been this much of a bust. Not a bust, because I can't discredit his actual talent, but just damn, bro. I don't know what to call it at this point. Just the biggest misfortune, I suppose. Yeah, that's what we can call it. Embiid is probably the biggest misfortune in NBA history, honestly.
Maxey and
like as far as like a current living, you know what I'm saying, in the active organization, you know what I mean?
Hope here is that last year for Embiid and PG, you know, it was a one-off, right? Both missed most of the season with injuries, which wasn't exactly shocking. What was more concerning is how they played when they were actually in the lineup. PG, he averaged 16.2 points per game, never really settled into a role with the 76ers. Embiid's averages, though, dropped by over 10 points and nearly 3 boards a game, and his shooting percentage plummeted. And if that trend continues, the Sixers could be headed for another disappointing season.
So the question is, where does Philly go from here? Let's start with Paul George. There's less to say about him than Embiid. I mean, obviously you gotta.
Philly about to go to Jersey in a second. I'm not gonna hold you. They about to sell that team so fast, bro. Like, bruh, it's about to move. Philly about to go to Jersey is where it's about to go.
Look to get rid of him. Like, respect to PG, but that contract, when it was signed, it was already like, are they gonna regret this contract? The back half of it, that's a lot of money for an aging Paul George. They're already regretting that. Paul George struggled to stay healthy, and even when he did play, he really wasn't that good. The question is, like, how much value is there for PG? There really doesn't seem like a lot of teams interested. Like, around the draft, we heard Utah.
Yeah.
That was so random. Maybe a team like Miami, but there's really not a lot lot of interest given the contract.
I mean, even outside of the contract, is it just me or is he redundant for this team now?
A little bit. At least like moving forward, you got guys like Jared McCain, you got VJ Edgecombe who plays like a similar position. I didn't watch a ton of him at Baylor, but you know, seeing him a little bit in the tournament, I'm pretty high on him from what I've seen. So
and like McCain might have won Rookie of the Year if he stayed healthy last year.
Yeah, they already have the perimeter guys. Are those guys ready to contribute right away if they still want to contend? Probably not, but at least like moving forward the next 3-4 years.
They got good pieces. They just don't have a good foundation. That's kind of like the real struggle of what the Sixers are. And I don't know if they're doing it intentionally. I don't know if it's, again, misfortune. I don't know if it's just bad business deals, but they got a good, you know what I'm saying? They got good pieces, just a bad foundation.
Yeah, you're right. They had perimeter players there to fill his spot.
Yeah, Embiid is the much bigger question. He's still by far the best and most important player for the Sixers. And look, we've been critical of him throughout the years. In some cases, I think very fairly. We're going to talk a little bit coming up about how maybe he's been, you know, unfairly maligned and whatnot. I think it's still important to note he can be a prick on the court. Like he flops. He's committed plenty of dirty fouls in his time. Like on the court, he could still be a little bit of an asshole, right? But with the benefit of hindsight, I think there have been some cases where we have unfairly criticized him. And honestly, we're kind of getting to the point where I feel a little bit bad for him. And a lot of this does come from the recent article by Dotun Akintoye. Genuinely one of the best pieces of sports journalism I've ever read. If you haven't read it yet, go do it. It's long. It'll take you like an hour to do, but it is really eye-opening. It's incredibly well written. It's amazing, honestly. And it really just painted a picture of what Embiid has had to go through since he entered the NBA. A lot of pain, both physical and mental, and just years and years of frustration, really. And, you know, it's not just a deep dive into Embiid's NBA life, but it also kind of serves as a confirmation for something that I think we've all really known for the longest time. But again, this really just confirms it. 76ers are a horribly run franchise.
Yeah. Now the Embiid era as a whole, like it's gonna have to get its own video one day when it's all said and done. But really this reinforced a saying we've heard before, that adult life, you know, it's kind of like high school.
It's just all high school bullshit is what it is.
The petty drama, really, it just never goes away. Like this one, especially when I read this in the article, an intern was handling Embiid's rehab when he first entered the league. That is outright insane.
That's appalling.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. And like it gets worse. He had like 76ers execs and personnel basically like getting into cliques early in Embiid's career, whether they like believed in him or not.
Yeah.
Brian Colangelo using burner accounts to take shots at his own players. His relationship with James Harden falling apart because apparently Harden believed Embiid forced him out. And just recently, like the details of that players only meeting they had at the beginning of last season leaking out. That's a players only meeting. There's no coaches in there, no assistant coaches, no trainers, nothing. They had a big confrontation where Maxey like confronted Embiid about, you know, bringing the morale of the team down.
Yeah.
And someone on his own team, one of his teammates, one of his brothers he's supposed to trust, leaked it to the media. God damn.
Yeah, and that's not even talking about like all the wasted draft picks, player personnel moves that completely backfired. Joel does bear some responsibility in all of this. Like he isn't without fault. The article did mention at times skipping medical appointments. I know like there's a trust thing there where Embiid needs to be able to trust these players to like go to these appointments. If it's an hour appointment a couple times a week, you're
go.
Yeah, you're getting paid all this money. You gotta go.
And also like Colangelo's a scumbag for using burners to criticize his own players. But if I was the GM of the Sixers at that time, I would be a little frustrated if my star big man was dancing at a concert with Meek Mill while he's out injured with a leg injury. Like it's just not.
No, yeah, I'm about to sit you down so fast. I can understand that. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe Joel Embiid is really just sitting back and hitting the biggest scam in NBA history. Actually, that's something I didn't think about. Maybe he understands where he is at. Maybe he knows what Philly really is, and he's just trying to get the bag for all it's worth. You know what I'm saying? And just reap the benefits. I never thought about it like that. Actually, never really thought about it like that. I don't know. Might be right.
Not the best look in the world, right?
But the past is the past, though. Like, you got to move forward. It looks like the Sixers are taking the right approach now with Embiid. They're not rushing anything. Like, the past few seasons, it's felt like, you know, the start of the regular season, for some reason, has been this, like, deadline. Like, got to have him ready by the start of the regular season. And it feels like now they're finally taking the approach of just, like, give it time. Like, he'll be ready when he's ready. I'm sure that's going to piss some people off. Like, he's getting paid all this money. We don't really like load management. We want to see stars play, but like given Embiid's career, looking at the amount of games he's played per season, realistically, if you want a deep playoff push, the dude's probably going to play like 50 games.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if they want any chance of him returning to MVP form, they got to take their time because realistically, this could end up being their last chance. I mean, back to Akintoye's article, Embiid sounded pretty content that his career was winding down. Like reading the article, he sounded pretty optimistic about his life after basketball. Now, some may take that as, oh, he doesn't love the game and whatnot. He's not committed to the game.
I don't think he can handle continuing the game at any level, not a high level nor a low level. I just don't think he can handle it. Not he's not strong enough, not he doesn't have the willpower, not he won't work hard. I don't think his body is going to handle it, honestly. I don't think Joel Embiid at this current state, he's not old. I just think his body has gone through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has been conditioned properly, especially in Philadelphia. I don't think he has been given the proper, you know what I'm saying, rehabilitation to even be a true threat in the NBA going forward, how he used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to take anything away from his actual talent. If you really go back and look at Joel Embiid highlights, dude is dominant, extremely dominant, like scary dominant. But from what we've seen in the last couple of years, especially as somebody who really don't watch basketball like that, like I don't watch every game. I'm not sitting here and watching just games like that. But I understand what's going on. I know a trash can when I see one. I'll throw my Coca-Cola bottle in it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
It more so as he feels like the same way Andrew Luck did when he retired. Like, if you remember when Andrew Luck retired, he basically said that like the cycle of injuries and rehab and injuries and more rehab, it just robbed him of his joy of playing the game of football. Now, Luck got beat the fuck up because the Colts refused to put a solid offensive line in front of him, but he only missed one full season and one half season. Other than that, he played every game, all 16 every year for the Colts. Embiid has missed far more time for the Sixers and had to go through far more injury rehabs, surgeries than what Andrew Luck had. And just speaking from like my own personal experience, I broke my leg when I was in high school and it took like 7 months for me to recover. Embiid has kind of had to go through something like that basically like once every 18 months.
That's crazy.
And like it was hard enough on me, just a random person, to spend 7 months recovering from a broken leg. I can't imagine what a guy like him is having to go through, having to do that on such a regular basis.
Yeah, and he's already got all this money. Like he could retire now and be set for generations to come. But also he would be giving up a ton of money, like that player option in 2029. Even if he's 35 years old at the time, it's like 67 million, which is a lot, yeah. Absolutely crazy. But letting the past go, let's talk about this upcoming season. I mean, unfortunately for the 76ers, their entire hopes for competing, regardless of how open the East is, relies on Joel Embiid's health. And technically that exists for every team. Like if Shea gets injured, the Thunder aren't going to be good next year. The Celtics, basically their title hopes over because Tatum's out. But with Embiid, like it's a realistic possibility that once again he's injured this season.
It feels more of like a when, not if.
Yeah, it's very plausible that could happen. And with that level of uncertainty, you have to look at possibly moving Joel Embiid. Now, we may disagree on this a little bit, but I don't know how much value they could get from Embiid, just given the contract extension, given his situation. But at the very
They got to trade boy for a hot plate. Like, genuinely. They got to trade bro for like better catering or something like that. Like they just got to take the money they was paying bro and just put it into just, I don't know, pay the water boy at this point.
At least with the young players you still have, you at least got to explore it.
I mean, I would be actively exploring it. Maybe this is just me being a little optimistic. I think you could get something for him. You're not going to get a KD level package where, you get Mikal Bridges, 4 first-round picks, 2 swaps, whatever they ended up getting. You're not getting that kind of package. But could you get like a prospect, a first-round pick or 2, and salary filler? Again, maybe I'm being optimistic, but I think you could get something along those lines. I think you could find a contending team that is really desperate and is like, oh, maybe if we add Embiid and he stays healthy, he could be the final piece to get us over the hump. Or maybe you could just find some team that's super poorly run and just like, you know what? Let's just go. Like, bring up Charlotte. See if they'd take him for like, I don't even know what they have on their roster now. But, see if Charlotte would take him for a decent young player and some picks. Maybe not.
I mean, Sacramento, it seems like they don't want to rebuild.
I think he will end up in Charlotte. And that's not something I'm not saying. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I actually could see that very, very, very easily. Yeah, I think he gonna end up in Charlotte or like Memphis, somewhere like that.
So
why not? that. I mean, if you're Sacramento, would you swap him for Sabonis?
Maybe.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean,
maybe. I'd have to think more about it. But if you do send him away and say, like, you get any positive value, like, Philly does have a decent group of young players. Tyrese Maxey, even though he's already an all-star level player, he's only 24 years old. Jared McCain, as you mentioned earlier in the video, to start the season, he was the leader for Rookie of the Year. And then VJ Edgecombe, like I said, I like him. I think he has star potential. So you add like a couple more first-round picks. You do have a bright future there, and they have most of their first-round picks remaining. They have control over them. There's a couple that are protected in the future, but I still think, though, going into next season, you give it one more year.
Okay.
And I'm basically just saying that because the East is so open. Like, sure, the Knicks are there. You got other teams like the Magic, but
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland, of course. Those are the favorites, but outside of that, like, the East is so wide open. This might be able to be the year that he at least makes the conference finals.
Okay,
Like, maybe even the finals if everyone stays healthy and everything goes right. Like, the East is that wide open.
Okay, I'll soften a little bit on the trade him now stance. It's just one of those tough situations that Philly management is in. And speaking of Philly management, I mean, we mentioned in the Rockets video we just made last week, how the hell does Daryl Morey still have a job? I mean, bro, stop yapping.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Sixers need to go ahead and wrap it up, bro. They just need to go ahead, pack up, sell to Jersey or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Sell to another state, sell to another city. It's been a real good run. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can figure the process out in some other place, but I don't think it's gonna be working out here for the time being. They need to get rid of Embiid, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful, but something has to give, bro. Something has to give. Something gotta give. Can't do that, dog. Not do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, we back. What y'all think about that, bro? Is there any Sixers fans in the chat? We got any Sixers fans out there? Let me check over on YouTube. See what y'all saying on YouTube. Let's see. No Sixers fans? Damn. I feel it. Me personally, my personal favorite team is the Bulls, but that's only because of, you know what I'm saying, like, hometown bias. Like, I'm from Illinois originally. So I just kind of like fell into the trap of being a fan of your hometown team, which I have no problem with that. I'm a Bulls fan. Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. If anybody asks me what team I actually do, you know what I'm saying, cheer for, I really will say Bulls, you know. What we got here? Let's see. What else can we pick up here? Oh, we got this video about tattoos, y'all. I don't got no tattoos. Surprisingly, I do not have any tattoos. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. Before I actually get into the actual reaction. What did I just say? What in the world did I just say? Before I actually get into the actual reaction. All right. That was a lot going on right there. Before I get into the reaction, I do want to just kind of mellow out and just chill and drink my thing. I did not know that I could see how many devices was connected to my computer at once. That is cool. Huh. That's nice. That's pretty nice. That's cool. I didn't see that. I never knew that. That's actually really cool. I mean, of course you can see how many devices are connected to your computer, but I have never seen it on this particular computer. I've never gone to this screen. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, go into that screen too much. I know I'm rambling, y'all. My bad. We supposed to be getting into the video about tattoos and stuff. I understand. But But damn. Sometimes your boy just want to, you know what I'm saying? Damn. What was I gonna say? Damn, I don't know. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, y'all. I don't know. Y'all wouldn't know. I do want to, I'm gonna pull something else up before I pull this reaction. Before I pull this reaction video up though. Hold on. Let me just do some little throwback Sunday for you guys, you know. Little throwback Sunday for you guys. Let's see here. What we got? What we got here? You know what? I can promote myself on my own stream. Ain't that beautiful? I keep pulling this video up for y'all, but I'm not gonna play the whole thing in its entirety because I want y'all to go in, you know what I'm saying, experience it for yourselves. I'm not gonna play the whole thing in its entirety, but give me just like one moment while I actually do something in the background. Please enjoy my video. Yay! I made a video. I don't know why you let that shit happen in the first place. Now you want to get bucked because I'm here. No, nigga, no, nigga. I know you might find that hard to believe, but here, look, walk with me. I was a GTA kid. Like, growing up, Saints Row was like considered the little cousin that just kind of wanted to follow you around everywhere that you had to go. Saints Row 2 was like the little brother that your mom told you to take to the mall with you every time you had to go to the mall. Until like the third came out, that's when I kind of got onto the series. So admittedly, I'm really late, you know what I'm saying? I've been having a blast with Saints Row 2. And I decided to just go ahead and make this a series. Oh, and before we get into the video, if you want to see these live, tap in with me on Twitch, man. We go live every day, if not every other day. It's new Blacc, same as what you're seeing here. Or just go ahead and follow me below on any of my social medias, and let's get into the video. We did do a little bit of playing, you know what I'm saying? We did do a little bit of upgrading. I got a couple more dollars. Oh, I need that whip. I need the whip, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Where you going, dog? Where you going, doggy? And you gonna slow down? You gonna slow down eventually. Oh, no. Oh, man, I wanted the car. I wanted the car. Is this the strip club? I am definitely afraid to go in. I can't, not on stream.
Peggy 18.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I can't do that. But as you can see, we did get a couple more dollars. It's not too much. I do still want to get that 60 band car. I'm not gonna hold you. I do still want to get that car for 60 bands. I didn't. Oh, they still. Oh, we got action. Oh, they trying to take back the hood. Gotta go take back the hood. Try to get the remainder of this money. Well, I really want to try to get 80. You know what I'm saying? I really want to try to get 80 bands. Cause you know why blow the whole. Like, I don't want to spend all my money on a car and then just have a car, which is cool, awesome. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it. But that's cool, but like, you just got a car, bro. Like, all you got is a car. You can't even put gas in that motherfucker. That's crazy. You done spent all your savings on a car. That's it. Nigga you can't even get insurance, my nigga. That's crazy. Where's these niggas at? I'm not looking for them. I'm looking for the lieutenant.
More moments later.
This nigga hiding in the store like a... Ain't no way you hiding in there. Ain't no way you hiding in here, bro. Ain't no way.
What the hell?
Ain't no way. I got you, mommy. Yeah, go ahead. You free. You ain't do nothing. I got you. Come on, cuz. I don't even know why you let. I don't even know. Hold on, bro. Let me holler at you real quick. Hold on. Let me holler at you real quick. I don't even know. Nah, dog. Let me get on your level, bro. I really don't. Nigga. I don't know why you let that shit happen in the first place. Now you want to get bucked because I'm here. No, nigga. All right. All right, my nigga, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You good, bro. What the fuck is this nigga problem? Like, what is bro problem, bro? Ah, hell no. I can't have niggas like you on the team. But really, I might need a nigga like you on the team because you gonna shoot. I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga tweaking. They gave him the wrong pack. And now he is a pack. You see how life just comes full circle like that? Life just come full circle.
Idea of a zombie woman dressed like a West Side.
Hold on, my bad, bro. You probably can't even get out the. My bad, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, nigga. Shit. You're shooting the shit out of my shit.
800 kajillion potatoes later.
I can't believe they was hiding in the arcade though. That's pussy. Now these niggas up top. You acting like I can't hit you, my nigga. You acting like I can't hit you, my nigga. You acting like I can't. You acting like I. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you. Nah, I see you. I see you. I feel you. I understand. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm definitely on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on. Bitch. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about, boy? Got the boy. My quick. Oh, they still got my nigga, man. Damn. I really miss my nigga. I really miss my nigga. Where the fuck was you at, bro? Damn. And you just gonna go back to working like everything normal. Hey. Hey, cuz. Hey. Yeah, nigga, act scared. What the fuck? You just seen multiple niggas nigga. It's like, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5, nigga? It's 5 dead niggas over here. And you just went back to hammering.
Day 2.
Oh, nigga! Sorry, take these bricks.
That's crazy as hell. That's actually bro. She didn't even do nothing. Officer, you know you ain't have to do that. Officer, you know you ain't have to do all that, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. The chick didn't even do nothing. Like, I'm gonna be really honest with you, and I'm not trying to, like, don't let. That's why I'm crouched down by the car right now. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, see what we talking about. But like, the chick really didn't do nothing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wild for that. Hey, shorty, y'all know y'all wild for that. Hey, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, y'all know y'all wild for that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all crazy. This bitch gonna eat a. They really don't care.
You should be more careful.
That's crazy.
You and me, we going to the top.
That's crazy.
A little later.
We do a lot of violence. Let's try to get some money. Somebody in a positive and healthy way.
Get drunk, ain't
A little bit. Damn, a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga called me out a little bit. Ooh, hold on. Is this one of the homies? Hold on. Hey, don't think that we.
The fuck?
Damn. Dakota, what's up, yo? What's up, Brody? What's up? Oh, wait. Deco, dude. What's up, bro? What's up, Brody? I got my camera off right now, and I'm just playing one of my YouTube videos. I'm about to turn the camera back on in a second. But what's good, Brody? Do I have Sharingan powers? Shit, man, depending on who you ask and what the situation is calling for, yo. Bro, hey, cuz, I'm sorry, bro. You already know, you know what I'm saying? Big bank take little bank. I ain't gonna hold you. Drive that motherfucker punch. Look at that, boy. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, we doing motorcycle. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Nigga, wild as hell. We racing on motorcycles, though. Okay. Appreciate the follow, by the way, bro. Wait, what you say, my boy? You said you've been almost unalived 5 times. You have activated real Sharingan, and one Casanova song has made it so you share Sharingan with anyone African. Well, that's nice, Brody. How do you share? How do you share your powers? I'm not asking you to currently share your powers, but please, you know what I'm saying, bestow us some of the information as to how you share some of these powers. Rather than racing on the, oh shit, now we going on the street. I was hoping that we stayed on like a little motorbike thing. I like the Saints Row 2 races, but I don't at the same time. If you know anything about the Saints Row 2 driving, you know that's kind of, I kind of did that. I ain't gonna hold you. That was nice. That was nice. I like that race. That was a fun one. I don't want to do nobody bad, man. I don't want to take nobody car. Hey, she out here with the oxygen tank. I feel you, Granny. Shout out to you. You doing it. She out here getting her cardio in. That's healthy. That's healthy, bro. Yo, this game had a lot of... What's up? What the Oh my God. What you say, my boy? He said, cause I made my own true time wish that Cherry was my wife from never to forever, and she is God from never to forever. That's amazing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Salute to you. Salute to you and your wife. I say 50% Uchiha, 50% Somalian, even though I have white skin. See, that's what's up. I ain't gonna hold you. That's dope. That's dope. Salute to you. Salute to you, Deco. The fuck? That's fair. That's fair. I'm not even... What you looking at? What you... I'm about to come back on... I'm about to come back on camera. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I do got the Zai. I got the Zai in the air, yo. I got the Zai in the air, y'all.
Nah, don't yell.
So we live on both Twitch and YouTube right now. I don't know if YouTube is gonna be...
Just let that nigga hit me.
I don't know if YouTube is gonna be a little funny about me doing the Zai.
Look at my
I got the Zai. Oh, it's like contentception right now. Hold on, let me get back. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I was gonna say I felt like I was like 2 reaction videos in one. One, man. Hold on.
Niggas be having.
We can fix a race. I think we as people can fix the human race. A lot of people make it very difficult though. I think we can fix a race, but it's really, really difficult. It's really, really hard to fix some of the challenges and some of the history that has been placed on a lot of us just generationally. We can start with just by loving, you know what I'm saying, thy brother, sister, XYZ. But it's hard to erase a lot of the misfortunes that race has played over time. It's really hard to heal a lot of those wounds. But I am with trying to heal all of us as just kind of one human existence. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, it's a food chain. Like, we all got to be together if it's really the apocalypse. It can't be this color against this color, because the white panda bear and the black panda bear ain't going, you know what I'm saying, go against each other when it's time to really go against everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like the lighter skinned tiger and the darker skinned tiger isn't going to fight against each other. They're not going to fight with each other when like the hyenas and stuff is trying to take their food. So I don't know. It's just time for humans to kind of just look at life as real animals, because we are animals, you know? Yeah, I don't know. No common sense at all. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all gonna have to, y'all might have to pick bro up. Yeah, pick him up. I actually wasn't, I wasn't expecting to watch this whole video, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty good video. I like that video a lot. I was pretty surprised at how good it actually came out. I find myself sometimes going back and actually watching it. You know what I'm about to react to? I'm about to react to some of my old reaction videos. Or I got this reaction channel. Right here, y'all. Chat. This is my first channel. Not my first channel, but it's my first like content creator channel I had going. It's New Blacc Reacts, and I cannot get back signed into it. I gotta go and look at all of my old phones to see if I'm actually signed in on any of my on the email on any of them phones or something like that to get back into this account, because I would love to get back into this account. I would love to transition some of the New Blacc Network's content over to this one, because this is essentially what I was trying to do in the beginning. I just kind of lost my passion for it. As you can see, the last video I uploaded was 3 years ago, and I don't think there's no shorts. Oh, there's one short. And I think this was uploaded back when YouTube Shorts honestly was first just created, bro. Like this literally was created when YouTube Shorts was just kind of like a thing that I was just testing out. Nobody knew really what it was for real. It was still trying to copy Instagram. And as you can see, I got a couple little videos, bro. I got a couple little videos. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me see. Shout out to my mama, bro. My mama let me record a lot of these videos in her crib. You know what I'm saying? I was loud as shit in the crib, just making a bunch of noise, and she let me do what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? She had let me utilize one of the little spare bedrooms for the time being. Hell yeah, bro. What is this? Somebody had to say it. What is this? What am I talking about in here? Cause I know I be yapping, bro. I be yapping, yo. I be yapping, bro. Oh, wait, did I do my own? I never used TikTok. I made a promise to myself not to. TikTok used to be a good thing, and then it became trash. So if you don't want to really get on TikTok, honestly, you don't got to. I don't really suggest it, honestly. It's not nothing. You're not really missing nothing. You ain't really missing nothing. But yo, this is funny. This is funny. This is back when I was like really trying with my content. I was really trying hard with my content. You know what I'm saying? I did a whole like my own warning thing beforehand. Hold on, what is this? Hold on, bro. What is this, bro? Hold on, dog. Warning, this video contains flashing imagery and fast visual transitions. It may not be suitable for those with a photosensitive disorder. Everyone wants to know what's gonna happen, and everyone. Hold on, dog. I don't even know if I heard that. Could y'all hear that, chat? Let me see. It seemed like it was playing, but it don't seem like it was loud. But at the time, let me see. I do remember. Oh, because I probably recorded this off a phone or something.
Has this theory about what's going to happen, and everyone just has this big idea about, yeah, you go to heaven, or yeah, you go to hell, or yeah, you go to purgatory, or yeah, you get reincarnated. And the beauty of the most beautiful thing about that is none of us will ever be able to come back and give you that answer. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Never Underestimate, build legacies and create constantly. And we back. My comment section is a very interesting place on TikTok nowadays. Y'all be arguing a lot. It's something about just seeing another person's opinion, and it's just like, oh, you're wrong. No, I could be.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. At the time, everybody used to just argue for some reason. Oh in my TikTok comments, and it wasn't even like arguing about the topic of the video I was making. They was just arguing amongst themselves. I don't know what y'all was on during that time, bro. Like 3-4 years ago, I don't know what y'all was on my TikTok, bro, but y'all did not like each other. Y'all did not like each other. Also, shout out to this wonderful card that my mama got me for like, I think it was like Son's Day or my birthday or some shit like that. Shout out to that. Shout out to Mama Dukes, you know what I'm saying?
He's so much more right than you. I could prove you wrong. And I think it's just that fixation on just being the smartest guy in the room or feeling like you have.
Hey, you watching Power, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to get into Power, and I want to watch it because I always see the clips and stuff. I be wanting to watch Power, but I want to see the whole thing. It's just so many seasons and so many spinoffs now. I feel like I'm like kind of behind, bro. I wish, man, I want to watch the whole thing of Power so bad because I didn't start watching it when it first came out. Now I got to catch up on everything, bro. I want to watch all of that. I like Power. Power is a good series for sure. From the few episodes that I've seen, like I done seen the first season maybe like a little bit, but I got to actually go back and rewatch the whole thing because I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, watch it like in its like entirety, you know what I'm saying? I don't got a link for it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't got a link for it, bro.
Some type of more, I don't know, your intelligence level or your something is higher than the person above you or the person beside you or the person that you're trying to educate on. Recently, I just checked my TikTok mentions like maybe 30 minutes before I turned on this camera. They were saying what's the max amount that you pay for like your sneakers or something. And I was like $90 because shoes don't last that long.
Oh man, you sweet summer child. Yeah, if only. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You humble child. You humble child talking about $90 sneakers. Oh, you was a humble young man. I remember those days. Yeah, I understand. You didn't have no money, bro. You ain't have no money. You could tell I didn't have no money. Look at the background. Look at my dry erase board, bro. Like half of that mug is broken. I think that dry erase board was actually like, my sister was about to throw it out because it was old and like she wasn't just using it no more because obviously, and I just was like, I'll use it. I'll utilize it. As you can see, I literally have nothing on there. It was nothing on that, John.
Long anywhere. I think the prime use of shoes is for them to get dirty, and which is why I don't clean my sneakers. Like I don't clean my sneakers at all. I just don't care.
Oh, why you do that, bro? Why did you put the shoe in the screen, bro? Why did you put the shoe in the screen, bro? Why would you put the shoe in the screen, bro? Oh my God. This man, and I know I had that shoe on my foot because I had to bend down and pick that off my foot. Look at how cooked that joint is. And that sneaker was tight. That sneaker was nice when I first got it. I ain't gonna lie. That sneaker was actually nice when I first got it. I can't remember what brand of shoe that is. I think they were Pumas. I think those were Pumas. If I remember correctly, I think those were Pumas. I like those, bro. I miss those shoes.
I feel like them being dirty adds to the character. And I always felt like, sure, if you going out and you spending 250 plus, 300, 400, $500.
Oh, now I just look to my right and I just see, ooh, I can't even tell you what's been spent on, yeah, you sweet summer child. I understand, bro. You didn't have no drip. You didn't have no job. And you was just kind of like a bum ass nigga. It ain't nothing wrong with being a bum ass nigga. Sometimes you got to understand it. Sometimes you got to recognize it. Yo, wait a minute. Full circle moment. Full circle moment, bro. This the same hair tie. This the same hair tie, bro. Oh my God. That's no cap. This is the same hair tie. Yo, full circle moment, yo. Full circle moment. That's crazy. That's the same hair tie I got tied in my hair right now. The same exact one. I'm not talking about it's the same design like I bought another one. Like, no, that's the same one. The exact same one, bro. Like I have it still. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was on some sneakers. Take care of them joints. But bro,
I do miss when my hair was this length though. This was a good length for my hair. This was a good look for me. This was a real good, like easy kind of look for me to, you know what I'm saying, manage. My hair is good now. I love my hair length now, but this was a real good look, bro.
Actually, you want me to be real? I paid less than $50 for these shoes. And that's only because of the place I worked and I got a really big discount. But for real, these shoes I think costed like $50, $60 retail. And I've owned these for almost 2 years. And they just as good.
Did I own those for almost 2 years at that point? Wow, okay, I can see why they were so beat. That's crazy.
But I guarantee you, somebody out here buying some $250 Jordans or something, they falling apart already.
See, nah, yeah, I understand. I was just trying to overcompensate for not having a lot of material items. I understand. Cause yeah, I got expensive sneakers. I done had them for years at these points, and then they don't fall apart. Yeah, they actually very sturdy. Actually very sturdy. So it's true. You do get what you pay for. Sometimes you can be frugal, but if you want quality stuff, you got to pay a quality price. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. That's no cap. That's no cap. I done elevated a lot. Let me just say, I have elevated a lot in life. As you can see, man, just look at the comparison to what I'm doing here. Like, look at the comparison from this. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the comparison from this. Look at where we at, and then look at where we were at. Look at what we came from, bro. Like, and I'm not saying this to knock anything what I was doing here. I did this in my mother's house, bro. Like, my mom really was giving me the grace to film a lot of this content in her crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, me filming this content actually is what led me to be able to move to where I live now. You know what I'm saying? Me filming this content actually led me to have opportunities to be able to pay for a ticket to even come out and live here. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I did out here, it got me to the point of being able to sit here in front of y'all and do this stuff. and kind of do this. So looking at the real, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that actually is a very sobering thing to look at. Looking at the growth of what we actually kind of came from is real. It's funny. It's surreal.
And somebody had I got off on a tangent, but that's the point that's the beauty of these videos. There's probably gonna be 17 topics that I touch on in about 10-15 minutes. That's the beauty of this. But somebody commented back or replied to that. I had a few comments actually. People were like, "Oh, your shoe game is weak," and it was just a bunch of back and forths between different.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. I don't want to sit here and react to the whole video, but I do remember what the whole I remember what the topic of this video was. I remember the topic of this video. I was talking about just consumerism and just materials and stuff like that, and just kind of how they don't matter, you know. So that's a good video, bro. Let me check out what the actual intro of what my channel actually is. Bro, you keep asking me how do you see Power Book Series online? I don't know a website, bro. I don't know any website. I really don't. I don't know what website to tell you, bro.
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry.
I don't know what website to tell you, bro. You might have to spend a couple dollars and actually pay for it. I don't know what to tell you.
You got money. He got money. Get it all for him.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Never Underestimate, build legacies and create constantly, and welcome to my new official YouTube channel where I'm gonna be doing a bunch of
Yeah, I've been couldn't be able to talk, y'all. I've been not been able to talk, y'all. That's not something that's new. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's something that's real consistent with my brand and my speaking patterns.
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry.
My bad. I'm sorry.
a bunch of random shit. Where I don't know, I'm probably just gonna be doing some reaction videos to things I like. Like I'm very interested into a myriad of different things. So we're gonna be
Bro, such an awkward intro. You could tell I had no idea what I was doing. I was just trying stuff because I had an opportunity. You know, I just had a bunch of attention on me and I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, seize as much of the moment as I could. Which that's all you can do, and I'm proud of myself for doing that.
You might get some live vlogs, you might get some gaming footage, you might get some music critiques, you might get some music reviews. You never know what you're gonna get here. So, you know, subscribe, drop some comments of what you actually would love to see me react to. I would definitely, I'll react to anything. Like literally nothing pretty much is off the board. So yeah, it's your boy Never Underestimate. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. Yeah, I hope you subscribe, hope you enjoy the content, and yeah, we just gonna be doing this. Bang.
Yeah, shout out to you, young man. Shout out to you, man. I was just trying to figure stuff out. at the time. Hell yeah, bro. What else did I do on here? I know I did have some gaming videos. I was I hit the algorithm showed me a little bit of love on this first gaming video I did. I think this was the first time I attempted to do a gaming video, a YouTube gaming video, honestly. Thank you, bro. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you want to subscribe to my actual channel, though, you can subscribe to New Blacc Network. I do not have access to the New Blacc Reacts channel. Please subscribe to the New Blacc Network on YouTube. That's where all of my my modern day content is. I do appreciate you for subscribing to this channel. And one day I do hope to get back into this channel. But if you could subscribe to New Blacc Network as well, I would totally appreciate that. If not, I still appreciate the sub on this one because it all helps, bro. It all helps. But this was like my first attempt at making like a YouTube gaming like type of video, bro. And it worked. Like the algorithm gave it like a good amount of views. It gave it like 700 views, just kind of natural. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool, bro.
And we're gonna try something different. I want to try a gaming video. Originally, I wanted to do a let's play or like a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, but I've been having a lot of difficulties getting OBS and Fallout to properly coexist. So for right now, I'm just kind of using this video as like a test run. For those of you that do not know, this video game is called Mountain Blade Warband. It came out a very long time ago. There's a newer version. There is Mountain Blade, what is it? Bannerlord.
I just sent the link in chat, bro.
But my computer isn't strong enough to actually run that. But I discovered this game like 3 or 4 years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago, something like that.
I still play Mountain Blade, and I do plan to bring back making content about Mountain Blade Warband. And I finally got a computer that handles Bannerlord. I haven't bought Bannerlord yet. I do plan to buy it whenever it go on sale or something like that. But Mountain Blade I do still have, and I do plan to make more content about it. I haven't even downloaded it on this computer and ran it at its full capacity. I could actually do like 100+ men, 1,000-man battles and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool.
When they put it on the P4, and I had just bought it for like $2-3, and I was like, oh, this look interesting, because I'd be interested in like sword fighting kind of like games like this. And I don't know, it just invested me ever since. But yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of this and see if y'all like this kind of content. If y'all like this kind of content,
let me fast forward into it a little bit.
Oh, I actually hit you. What the hell? Stop it. Now, I don't want to kill.
Now, I know this game looks boring, y'all. Trust me, I know it looked boring. But it's fun, yo. Hold on. It is fun, yo. I love Mountain Blade, yo. Damn, I did that 4 years ago, bro. That's crazy. Let me see. What else I got on here, yo? What else I got on here? Yeah, I was playing like the back rooms and stuff, like the video game back rooms. It was fun, yo. I was doing like mystery box unboxings. Hell yeah, man. This is actually pretty cool to look at. I wish I could get back on this channel. I wish I could get back on this channel. I wish I could get back on this channel.
Learn the surrounding neighborhoods and just see the
Let me
sights.
see. What's this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I was filming this stuff on phones, bro. I think I filmed this on like an Android phone, dog. Deku said, react to my music. I don't let everyone know I make music, even people I meet in real life. Oh yeah, that's fire, bro. Send me a link. I'm gonna only react to one song though. I'm trying to limit it to one song. If you want additional reactions, you're gonna have to Cash App or like Apple Pay or something like that. Cause I'm only trying to keep it like one song per person, you know what I'm saying, to keep it fair. And just to not overdo the stream with other people's stuff. But I'm about to check this out. I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't seen this video in years. I don't even remember what this was. I remember exactly where I was at. And I used to go to this park. Bro, I used to go to this park a lot. And I remember one day, I think the video might still be on my TikTok. It's either privated or it might be in my lives or something like that. But I was at this park and somebody called the police on me just because I was in there chilling. And this is like a public park, but like somebody literally called the police on me for suspicious activity. And I literally was just on there on TikTok chilling, not doing nothing crazy, literally just talking, skipping rocks at the park. It was one of the most peaceful and most wholesome content pieces I had ever made. And someone literally called the police on me. It was crazy. It happened live on my TikTok. I might be able to go back and actually find the video. I might have to link it on during this, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, so as some of you may know, I moved to a new state recently, and today I decided to just go outside and, you know, learn my neighborhood, learn the surrounding neighborhoods, and just see the sights a little bit. But in the process of that, I kind of got lost. And of course I got technology, like I'm holding a full GPS system in my hand right now. But in the process of that, I found this really cool and secluded park. So I just decided what better way to take advantage of a quote unquote misfortunate situation than to
Yo, I don't even know if a lot of my music fan base has seen these videos, because this is stuff when I was just kind of like focused solely on the content creation stuff. Like I was making music, as you can hear. My music is literally playing in the background, but this is when I was like solely focused on being a content creator. I wasn't putting as much focus into music. It's crazy. I don't even think a lot of my like music fans, especially my 2025 music fans, know about this stuff.
get some content out of it. Coming from such a small city and moving to somewhere so big is quite the culture shock. And there's a lot of hills here, but some of you may know that I'm used to that. I'm built for that. So it's really nothing to me. You guys can probably see my shirt.
Yeah, look at my shirt, bro. It was hot out there. I was trapping. Like I was trapping, bro. I was really on feet, hoofing it.
That's all sweat, man. That's all body sauce. Yeah, we're gonna go with body sauce. That's all my man juices. No, we can't call it man juices.
Ooh, that does not age good, especially with what's going on in today's landscape. Ooh.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, man.
That's not good, brother.
There's no man juices on my chest.
Damn, no, wow, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. That's hilarious. Oh, wow, that's actually crazy.
It's just so crazy though, because I feel like such an outsider, but I've kind of felt like an outsider my entire life, even with people that I know. It makes me feel comfortable. Like I'm more comfortable being a true outsider than being an outsider in a place where I'm familiar with, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't know, man. I've just been kind of taking everything in, just taking everything on a moment-to-moment basis, not even day by day. I can't really describe it in any other way. Everything is a culture shock. I went to a Wawa for the first time. Like I've always known what a Wawa is, but just to go to it, like I've always seen it on TV, movies, you know, on TikTok, people talking about it, blah, blah, blah. But I went to one, and I know that's just a gas station, but that's a culture shock thing for me. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Rockford, Illinois is all.
My man was appreciating the small things about life, man. That's actually beautiful, bro. This is a very crazy thing to watch back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wow. I haven't seen these videos in so long, and I really don't like watch a lot of my vlogs back when I do them. Even like modern day vlogs, I don't go back and watch that stuff. This is kind of crazy to see. Wow.
Always gonna be my home, but it wasn't supposed.
Shout out to Rockford, Illinois, bro. That's where I'm born. That's where I'm from. I'll always be Rockford, Illinois, 815 through and through to the day I die.
Supposed to be the place that I live forever. It wasn't supposed to be the place that I you know, die. Like Rockford isn't gonna be the place that I die at all. And it shouldn't be the place you die. Like if you really want to see the rest of the world, take the opportunity. Take the first opportunity that is thrown at you. That's kind of what I did. Like I was saying on my social medias, this is really gonna be like an entire new chapter for me, and I'm really excited. I have to just take advantage of the blessing that I was just given. Really take advantage of the blessing that I was given. Not, you know, let it go for granted. Just take advantage of it. The granted, it's all about advantage. I feel like that sounded cooler in my head. Okay, let's see.
I like how I edited this, man. I did good on the edit. I think I did pretty good on how I did the edit on this video. I'm not gonna hold you, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was just trying stuff.
If I can record an outro before my phone dies. My name is Never Underestimate, build legacies and create constantly. I really appreciate you if you've made it to this point in the video, and if you have enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to your boy. That's the most important key part. If you subscribe to me, I will be a happy boy, and I will do a cartwheel. Watch, I'll do a cartwheel for you right now. Hold on.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I remember this. I think my phone was literally like dying. I probably had like 2% and I was literally doing this. Wow.
Don't die on me. Just don't die. Can you see me? You should be able to see me. Watch this. Watch this. Don't try this at home, kids. There might be glass out here. Well, look.
There was definitely glass out there.
Oh.
Didn't even get the shot. I love it.
Man,
didn't even get the shot.
Subscribe to your boy. My name is Never Underestimate. I'm out. Gang.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, man. Go, younger, new Blacc. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's a good one, yo. Hey, that's a good one, bro. I want to watch this one, but this one features one of my friends, and I don't know if they want to be featured in my live stream, so I'm gonna respect their privacy. But that's a pretty funny vlog. If you guys want to go and watch that in your spare time, by all means, go and watch it. But don't spend too much time on this channel, because New Blacc Network is where you should be coming, because that's where all the modern day content is. That's where all the modern day content is. That's where all the modern day content is. Yeah, man, we were doing good, man. I was trying to do content that was like incorporating my fans and stuff like that. Yeah, yo, this is funny. This is real funny to go back and look at. Wow, is there anything else on here that I actually want to kind of look at before I move on to other stuff? Let me actually look at one of these episode things here. What was I doing here? What was this? Because I know I was
Welcome
doing.
back, everybody. My name is Never Underestimate, build legacies and create constantly, and this is my second episode in my attempts to take over Cal Radio. Now, so far we haven't been too successful, and spoiler alert, things aren't going to get too much better in this episode. So the first thing
I remember these videos. I would do the playthrough and I would edit the footage, right? And then based on how the footage was, I would write a script on what happened. And this was a fun time during my life. I actually really enjoyed making these videos. I didn't do much of them. I didn't do many of them, but I actually did enjoy making these videos.
I wanted to do was touch bases with the merchant again to see how his meeting with the king went. And you know, things were going smooth. He was actually in the tavern, so that means he was alive. Although the king wasn't too happy with our escapades throughout the town, it was pretty good seeing that he was okay.
Yo, it was so ghetto. I had to record the gameplay footage on my computer, right? And then transfer that footage to my phone and edit all of the footage on my phone. And then I had like my studio set up so I would record the voiceover with my microphone and stuff. And I would put all of that stuff on my phone and edit it in this application called InShot. I still use InShot to this day. InShot has been an app that I've been using for like many, many years. And this ain't no ad or nothing like that. I promise you this is not no ad. They're not paying me or anything like that. But I literally have been using InShot since I've been in like high school. Like I think I've had the subscription to it, like just kind of like the lifetime subscription to it, probably for almost close to, it might be closing in on almost 10 years. I don't know how long the app has been around. I know it's been around for some years. I have had a full-time life subscription to it, and it's a one-time fee. I've had it for many, many years, and I just use it for a lot of stuff. It's so convenient with how it, you know what I'm saying? It just gives you anything. And it's like, it's just like FL Studio. It gives you updates. Made by Jax. What's good, bro? Made by Jax. What's good, bro?
Seeing that this was my first friend in town, I was beginning to think that there was another quest coming my way when all of a sudden this drunk guy interrupts our conversation. I'm honestly caught off guard by this, and he randomly challenges me.
Nah, I did some pretty cool stuff with the edits. I was a little ahead of my time with some of the edits. I wasn't too like keen or nothing like that. I wasn't too like crazy or nothing like that with it, but you know what I'm saying? I was all right. With the edits. Made by Jax, bro. What's good, Brody? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? I'm good. I hope your Sunday is going amazing. I literally just been going down memory lane, reacting to some of my old content on my old YouTube that I'm locked out of. I can no longer get into this old YouTube channel, and I was just looking back at some of the content. And it's pretty cool to see kind of some of the growth, man. Some of the growth. We've been chilling. It's been a cool Sunday stream, though. It's been a cool Sunday stream. Yeah, man. Thank God you found the channel. Yeah, thank God you found the channel nowadays, because the content that I was making back in the day, it wasn't the best. I was just trying to figure it out, bro. I didn't really understand how to make quality content back then. I was just kind of making stuff. I was just kind of trying to, cause I had a pretty big fan base on TikTok. Like I had a pretty big buzz and stuff. And I was just trying to attract as many fans, as many supporters and stuff as I possibly could, bro. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just having fun. And that's kind of all you can do. And that's why I can sit back and watch that stuff and not feel like cringe about it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel not like cringe about that stuff. Hell yeah, I want to hear a beat, bro. Send a link to the beat, bro. Hell yeah, send a link to the beat, bro. If you can, go ahead and send us a follow if you want to, bro. I got you on the song reaction, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Deco, I'm gonna react to your song right now. Hold on, let's see here. I'm not about to click on that other link you sent me though. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. I'm not clicking that other link, bro. But Jax, yeah, go ahead and send the beat, bro. But also if you feel so inclined, go ahead and send us a follow on any of the platforms. It could be the YouTube, it could be the Twitch. I would appreciate it if it's the Twitch, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt you. But yeah, we are about to get into this song by my man Deku Dude. We got the spam bots in here. Oh snap, we got the spam bots in here. We doing something. We got a song by my boy Deco Dude. He been here holding it down for the last like 30-45 minutes. Shout out to Deco. So we about to check out his song. It's called, let me see, Smile. It's called Smile. All right. I hope it make me smile, Deco. I hope it make me smile. I hope it make me smile, bro.
You already know it's Pocky, bro.
I like the beat already.
Ändå kommer vi alla vila i frid, bror. Jag kan vara där för dig om du släpper in mig. Jag kan inte ta tillbaka vad jag sagt. Jag vill inte ta tillbaka vad jag sagt. I thought you felt the same.
Jax, yeah, I'm an artist.
Är du rädd att bli sårad? Eller är det för att du blivit sårad? Eller är du bara inte redo för någon som mig? Jag kommer aldrig sluta vara jag. Du kan aldrig vara jag. I might not have a lot of cash, but I have a lot of feelings. Feelings are way more valuable than money. Can I count on you like I can count on my brothers?
Pocky, I appreciate what you're doing. I need you to get a little bit more on beat, bro. I need you to like feel your performance of what you're doing a little bit more to the instrument, bro. To the instrumental, bro. I understand your lyrics. I appreciate them a lot. But if you want people to really resonate with this, you're gonna want to put like a lot more feeling into this, bro. This beat is amazing. This beat is amazing. You don't have a bad voice or nothing like that. You just got to put a little bit more like feeling and like flow and just kind of energy and emotion behind your song. This sounds like kind of like a sadder song or like an emotional song. You got to kind of like act like you sad when you're performing it, you know? You got to act like you're sad when you're actually performing this. If you're talking about something that's a little bit more emotional to you, you know, it doesn't hurt to maybe think about some of the sad stuff that you're thinking about when you're going to record the song. Yeah, I'm not saying this stuff to down you. I'm not saying anything negative to you at all. I love the song. It's not a bad song at all. I like your I like everything about it. I just need you to give me a little bit more emotion when you step behind the mic. Never being in the studio isn't a bad thing. We all got to start somewhere. But if whenever you're doing your songs, if it's a happy song, just try to record it when you're in a real happy mood so you can really get a good performance behind it. If it's a sad song, maybe try to record it when you in your feelings, when you're more sad and stuff like that. When it's a mad song, maybe record the song after you had an argument with somebody. I don't know. And don't be afraid to do multiple takes, bro. Don't be afraid to spend like a couple hours maybe just trying to record the right take, even if you're doing it on like BandLab or on your phone or something like that. Until you get the right take, bro, don't hit export. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Keep trying to make the song sound exactly how you want to sound it, because people are going to be able to tell if you put a lot of effort into it.
Why must you play with my heart? Will you ride for me? Will you die for me? Will you smile for me? Are you scared I'm not the one? Or are you afraid I will find out you're not the one? Ändå kommer vi alla vila i frid, bro.
Yeah, bro, you got good lyrics. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, utilize your skill set a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? You gotta utilize your skill set a little bit better, bro. Get on BandLab. I don't know if you're using BandLab, but they got all the kind of presets and all kind of stuff you can use, bro.
Shout out to all my brothers. I don't got got time for all that fake shit. So just be honest with me. Habibi.
Shout out to Habibi, bro. Shout out to Habibi. Shout out to Habibi. I'm about to check out the beat by Jack. Let's see. Jack, where's the link you sent? Where's your link? Yeah, the beat was amazing. The beat was great. The beat was great. The beat was great. All right, we about to check out this beat made by Jax. It's 83 beats per minute, which is a BPM that I actually like a lot. That's a BPM that I'm very, very comfortable with and very, very used to. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna sound like. I'm not gonna pull up because he just sent me a file, so y'all just get to see my ugly face. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's check the beat out. I like the sound selection already.
Made by Jax.
I can hear a few different artists on this. It kind of remind me of like something A$AP Rocky would get on. It kind of remind me of something like a lot of UK artists would get on. Like this feels like not like grime, but I feel like a grime artist could get on this and kind of swag it out a little bit. I feel like, who else could I hear on this? Hell, I could even hear Drake on this. You know what I'm saying? I think your bass is good. Your hi-hats, it's something about the hi-hats and the drums. I'm not saying they bad. It's something going on with them that I feel like if you tweak like some of the sounds of them, like if you just change the sounds of the actual pattern, the drum patterns and stuff is good. But I think if you change that initial, like that constant tick, 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 I think that's the hi-hat. If you change that sound a little bit, I think it would give it a little bit more pop, or maybe put some like reverb or something on it. I don't know. Play with that hi-hat and those drums a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Try not to use maybe just like a drum sound for them. Maybe try to use like something weird. You know what I'm saying? Like a weird sound to them or something like that. Or add some kind of effects to them or something like that. But the beat is good itself. I'm not knocking the beat or anything like that. I'm just saying what I would personally do for my own taste. Everything sounds good. I love the sound selection though. Like I can say, like I said, I can hear this beat. I literally can hear A$AP Rocky on this beat as is. And I'm not saying that as a knock. I could literally hear A$AP Rocky on this beat right now. I can hear Travis on this beat like that. Yup. Like I could like that signature Travis sound, like that real, you know what I'm saying, sound that we know him for, that's all that stuff. Yeah, I can hear all of that. But I'm just saying, if you want to expand just kind of like how this thing can go, expand the universe of this beat, hell yeah, bro. Like, play with them drums and play with the sounds of what you're doing with those drums, bro. Deco, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I be getting caught in the trap of reacting to people's whole albums when everybody be coming in and be like, yo, bro, react to my song. And I be like, all right, bro, I'm gonna react to one song. And then they be like, all right, yo, let me show you this. And then they be like, all right, let me show you this too. And I'm a nice person. I be saying yes. I do be saying yes. But I gotta start standing on business. On business, I gotta stand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have a Cash App. I do have a Cash App. If you do want to bless the Cash App. If not, I completely understand. I'm not out here begging for nobody to send me no money. But extra work comes with a little bit of extra incentive. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's no disrespect to anyone. I don't think I'm bigger than anybody. I don't think I'm cool or anything like that. I'm very unknown and all that good stuff. But literally, if you go back and look at my Twitch VODs, I think like 2 or 3 streams ago, I listened to like 2 EPs from this one artist, this dude, FJ. Shout out to FJ. He's a good dude. He's a great artist. And the EPs were worth listening to. But I spent like an hour almost listening to one person's music, and it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. He took up a big portion of my stream, so I vowed to not do that anymore. But Made by Jax, I loved your beat, bro. I loved your beat. I loved your beat. I literally was in my head thinking of like flows. I would even rap to it. Like I would even rap to that beat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even as is, even with the criticisms and like the suggestions and stuff that I gave, I would still rap to that beat as is. It's a good beat. It's a good beat, man. It's a good beat. You're doing the good thing. You're doing a good thing. If y'all want to drop like any social medias or any like platforms in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to shout out any EPs or anything like that, go ahead. Now is y'all time. Can I freestyle on it? I don't know if yes, I can freestyle on it. Let me answer your question. I don't know if my live is going to allow me to be on beat with rapping to it. I don't know if my latency settings are currently set up properly. I would love to. I want to freestyle on live with my Twitch and my YouTube viewership, but I don't know if my microphone, my headphones, and the stream are currently all connected properly. Because I be trying to sing along with some of the songs that I be listening to on the stream, and I be like behind. So I can, but it's not gonna be good for the viewership. I gotta figure out why my latency and stuff isn't properly meshed before I start doing that. Now, if you ask me to record like a video freestyling to your song, hell yeah. And in fact, if you give me your consent, I'm not gonna monetize the song or anything like that. I won't monetize the video. But if you give me your consent, I have no problem making a video where I'm doing a song to your beat. I'll like label it like we're freestyling to my Twitch viewers our beat or some shit like that. And that's only if you want me to do that. If not, then I'll completely scrap that idea. But yeah, my latency shit is like weird when it comes to the music for some reason. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure that out. Cause fuck yeah, I wanna hell yeah, I wanna freestyle on here, bro. I wanna freestyle with that would be such a good ass experience for y'all to like send in a beat and I just do like a freestyle live with y'all. But I currently am not, my latency for some reason, like I know y'all are hearing me in real time, but when it comes to the music for some reason, that shit just don't pick up. Shit just don't pick up properly for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna do a song and video for it. I'm gonna do like I'm a hell yeah. Bro, make sure you follow me on Twitch, bro. Cause I gotta lock in with you so I can give you your proper credits and stuff. Make sure you follow me on here or follow me on Instagram or TikTok or one of them shits. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Cause I'm gonna make sure you get your proper credits and XYZ. How long have both of you, Deco, how long have you been making music? And Jack, how long have you been making beats? I'm gonna ask you both of these guys respectively, how long have you guys been making music? Because it sounds like you guys both have a lot of passion for music. I will say, I can definitely tell y'all are putting a lot of effort and a lot of love into the craft of it. 7 years, damn, 7 years. Let's give it up. Oh man, see, this is why I gotta get my applause button here, man. I gotta get my applause button. Hell yeah, 7 years. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. What made you start making beats? And Deku said about 2 or 3 years. That's good. That's still great progress. I've only been performing live on stage. I've been making music all my life. But I've only been doing like live performances, like with a mic and like a crowd and stuff like that for about 3 years now. So I understand the 2 or 3 year transition into something. So hell yeah, keep at it, bro. Cause you doing it. You doing it. You got a good passion for it. I could tell. You got a good look for it too. I don't know if the picture, no weird, no glaze or nothing like that. But you got a good look. I don't know if that picture was you, but if you keep with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, hell yeah, man. But 7 years is good for the beats, bro. Hell yeah, 7 years is good for the beats. Nah, bro, I'm not a prodigy child. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to suck. And in fact, I'll show you guys. I wasn't that great. And I'm gonna show y'all. Let me really show y'all what I come from. This is who I was when I first started making music, bro. This was me when I first started making music, bro. I was not good. I wasn't a prodigy child. I was just somebody who had a lot of delusion and a lot of passion about what I was doing. This was one of the first times I was like making music videos and stuff like that. Not one of the first times. This isn't one of my first songs, but this was when I was like in my big delusional trash SoundCloud rapper phase.
I can't forget where my focus is. My eyes low cause I'm blowing on the pole. And it's the ghost soul in the flesh. I'm the chosen kid. You hypocrites is over with. I'm heaven sending. I don't see a competition in my way. Ain't see it before. I guess you boys gotta pay. I ain't even put on new friends by the day shit.
So yeah, man, we all start somewhere. I wasn't good. No, y'all can't get this channel link. No, y'all, you can't get this channel link. If you see the name of it, you can, you know what I'm saying, swipe the name of it, but I'm not dropping the channel link, bro. If you want to go and do your research, go ahead and do your research. I don't got no access to that account or nothing like that. There's no more. If you want to troll it, go ahead, but this shit is trash, bro. This shit is absolutely trash.
The fuck y'all looking at?
This shit is trash.
That shit crazy, boy. It's amazing a young nigga made it his mission to get out the hood and get paid. Stacking my knowledge by these higher ways. Presence sit there and you gaze in amazement. Like a nigga wouldn't say shit. Basically, you giving me the opportunity to come through. Drop a fucking wave of some newer heat. Still the same clean, get away, and now you suing me. Shit, let me wipe the sand on my fucking feet. I swear to God, dog, life is such a fucking beach.
Yeah, boy, get the hell out of here. That man, we all gotta start somewhere, yo. We all gotta start somewhere, yo. What else on this page, yo? Let me see, bro. Yeah, I was not good, bro. I was not good. Was not a good artist. I was a little trash, bro. Let me see. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
It's your boy Hippie, man. OG, March 12th, 6:05 p.m. Feeling good in the stool with my niggas. Yep.
I'm not gonna show the imagery on this because he's got a couple niggas on here that I don't like.
I'm in the game so cold like it can't be ice. And he ain't real, now he can't be nice. Come on, kid, who you kidding? You can barely.
Hey, this is when I was getting a little okay. This was when I was getting a little okay, actually. I got a little bit better from at this point. I'm originally from Illinois. I'm from Rockford, Illinois.
Right, and I'ma shine. You can't bet this light. You can't bet this life. I'm on soar like a jet. I flight. I got force like a Jedi Knight. Want more? Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm up all night, but no tour. I started writing back in 04. Wrote my first verse and never got bored. I fell in love with it. I'm a fiend. Got addicted to that rock that I was scoring. I was rocking out shows in my dreams when I'm snoring. But a dream ain't what it seems when you waking up. And your stomach steady hurting. And your mama on your back because your ass not working. Trying to pick up all the slack, but shit, your lower back hurting. And you thinking you the man, but you end up back hurting. And now you back working out of 5 back serving all them tables. Damn shame.
Yeah, man. I was trying. That's when I was getting a little good. I got some really, oh wow. Holy crap. Somebody commented on this 3 years ago and said, "This is amazing. Sorry it took so long to get noticed." That's actually insane. I should comment back on that comment on my main music channel and update this person on what I've been doing now, because that's actually, and this person is still active. They're making videos on their channel 7 months ago. Shout out to that person, yo. Wow. 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 And this is a song that has 56 views. The internet is amazing, bro. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I started making music, yo. And this is, yo, I might get emotional when I say this, because that actually is the reason why I started making music, for little stuff like that. Like, I cherish finding hidden gems on the internet, or just in life in general, especially when it comes to music. That's something that I used to do early when I was a kid, bro. Like in the early eras of like the internet and like cable and stuff was just like getting discovered. There were so many ways for us to discover new music, and I used to discover so many artists that nobody else knew. Just like artists that were just one-offs, artists that were just signed to labels and nobody ever heard from again, and they just had one music video on like Music Choice and stuff like that. Man, I started making music because I just had the hopes that people randomly in the world, even if I wasn't the biggest artist in the world, would just in the hopes maybe find my music, and damn, just randomly somebody found my music on my dead 25 subscriber YouTube account from 9 years ago, 9 years plus ago. The person commented 3 years ago, and the song has 56 views, bro, and 1 like. And that 1 like is probably the person who commented. That's actually really, really insane. And that makes me happy and emotional at the same time, because that's really the reason why I started doing this, for situations and interactions and stuff like that, bro. Wow. This channel was made in 2014, bro. That's crazy. And this channel overall has 1,000 views. That channel has 1,600 views. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. That's what it's about, bro. It's just about people finding your music. Like, you don't have to have 1 million views like when you drop a song today. But literally 9 years later, somebody commented on my song and said, hey, they are happy that they found this song, bro. Literally 9 years later. I'm an entirely different person. Like, that artist name, I don't even use that artist name anymore. And 9 years later, well, 6 years later, I should say, technically 6 years later, somebody was like, hey, I found this, I appreciate this, and I like it. That's what making music is about, bro. If that's not something that can inspire a person to really keep going with their art and really keep going with their craft, I don't really know what will, honestly, because that's crazy. That's crazy. Jack, I'm trying to be fair to everybody, and I'm trying to be fair to myself with the music reaction stuff. If you whisper it to me, I can react to it maybe tomorrow or something like that. Or if you genuinely want to send like a couple dollars to the Cash App, again, I'm not forcing nobody to do that, but I'm trying to keep it to 1 reaction per artist and stuff like that, because I don't want to get caught in a trap of constantly reacting to stuff. I do got to stand firm on that, and it's no disrespect to you guys. But holy wow, that shook me a little bit. That makes me want to go back and like review a lot of the stuff that I had going on back then. That's crazy, yo. Music is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I didn't think the stream was gonna take. I don't be thinking the stream is gonna take a lot of these directions, and it be taking these directions, bro. Yo, this was back when I was trying to make cover arts and stuff. I still be making cover art. I can make a little bit of cover art, but this was back when I was first starting. This joint is trash, bro. This joint is trash, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, we was trying back in the day, bro. We was trying back in the day, bro. Before this song plays, I know I don't have no relationship with the people who are currently featured on this song, and it's no disrespect to them. I just, you know what I'm saying, I be wanting to show my stuff, and I like this song for what it is. And I remember I used to enjoy this song for what it is for real. This song is like 9 years old too. This is Fire 3.0. This is Fire 3.0. I gotta find the original first two fires. Apparently there are first two more fires somewhere in the world. That would be funny to find. But this is Fire 3.0. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Hey, Fire 3.0. Coming with heat. Look. Right next to me, been cooking beats like I'm a fucking recipe. Hot as the sun can be, y'all are so less than me. Don't need degrees to be seen on them screens.
And these people be killing me. How they could claim they be friends, but they really be enemies. They as fake as the industry. I gotta watch them, dog, cause they not who they tend to be.
I'm draped up and I'm dripped out. You know what I've been talking about. Got gold up in my teeth and now I'm feeling like I cashed out.
I've been cashing out and I've been making bands. I keep that heat so you can get it tan. I'm rocking white, but I'm not in the clan. I'm starting shit while you in the stands.
Like a festival, I see 100 bands. I'ma get paid with 100 plans. I be happy only with 100 fans. I got love for this shit, you won't understand.
I'm climbing on top and I'm feeling like Tony. I'm fucking the world even if I feel lonely. You say that we rockin', you just a jabroni. We never keep the ones, man, we ain't even homies.
Spitting that venom, I'm coming right at them. They say I'm a menace, I keep me a weapon. They small as an atom, I've been through the battle. I'm hitting like tennis to teach them a lesson.
Make a killer like a drill, see it hit and make a nigga lose a meal. I'm trying to stay focused, pop a pill. Yeah, my vision getting blurred, take the wheel. I tell a nigga how it feels, that I'm colder than a Midwest chill.
Hoping this Newport to stop all the pain. I was 11, considered insane. Crying to help, but it never stopped pain. Cruising alone while I drive in the rain. And I'm thinking about staying so I can get paid. Wanna know me, but you don't want no pay. Wanna know me, but you don't want no pay.
AKM brothers, we never gon' change.
Alright, y'all. I'm back. I don't know if there was any lags or anything like that. My bad if there was. Let me ask y'all a question, yo. Who do y'all think had the best verse on that song? Or the best verses, I guess, on that song? Was it the first person? Was it the second person? Was it the third person? I don't know. Those were some pretty cool verses, I guess, for what they were. I don't know. That first person though, I remember rapping with that dude a lot. That dude, he can rap a lot of people under the table, yo. That dude can rap a lot of people under the table, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a real honor and enjoyment to rap with that guy. He was dope. I know somebody gonna be like, why you ain't saying his name? Cause why do I have to, damn it? Honestly. And that's just true, you know? Let me see. What else we got on here, bro? I'm trying to go back down memory lane. Hey, yo. This that old
Crouch God.
OGM and shit. OGM shit. You already know.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, yo, Brody pulled up and dipped without the... that's crazy. He hit with the... You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the real ones that's still in the chat. I do apologize for going down memory lane that deep. I didn't expect to see all of that stuff. Yo, that was crazy. I got videos that's on the lineup to be reacted to, and I ain't reacted to nothing in probably about 20-30 minutes. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. See, this is what happens when we have like a good, you know what I'm saying, kind of good, consistently flowing that stream, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, yo. Hell yeah. Chat. Let's just pull up some of the videos to react to. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna try to do no like fancy intro or nothing like that to it. I'm gonna just get into it. Hold on, let me go ahead and sit my, you know what I'm saying, before I get into the real reaction. Stella, I need a sponsorship, bro. I need a sponsorship. You feel me?
Tattoos. There comes a time in every person's life where they think about getting tatted. Whether you go through with it or not, you for sure considered it. I think we can all agree that we know some people with some bullshit on their body. One of my partners has a Jordan 11 tattoo on his ankle next to Rick and Morty. The most random tattoo out. We clown him to this day about that. But with that being said, allow me to present to you the worst types of tattoos. First, the cloud filler tattoo. If you have this tat, you're African American or you're Caucasian man.
Yeah, I know a lot of dudes in the hood that got the cloud tattoo. It's just like a name or something. Then it's just like clouds going up their arm or something like that. They didn't know what else to get, so it's just clouds. And the clouds don't even look like clouds, so it just look like kind of like dark shaded marks that's kind of on their arm in this really weird fashion. It's weird, you know. I don't get it. I don't get it. That was the style back in the day. That was the style back in the day. I don't know.
That either grew up with African Americans or want to be African American. This tat is more ran through than the girl you're thinking about texting right now. We spam this. Take it from me, I got clouds galore on my arm. I know I'm talking shit, but coming up, that was the hardest thing in the world. This is on so many black men's arm. I'm surprised other races don't think we spawn in with this shit. For a long time, I feel like it was the perfect filler. When I went to get my sleeve, I was in the middle of explaining to my tattoo artist what I wanted. He gonna say, you want clouds on it too? Like he was a server asking if I wanted cheese on my burger or something. That made me realize that tatting clouds became second nature to him. He had a plethora of young niggas coming through asking for that. The only reason why I even got to put it in this list is because it's so played. For a long time, this tat was the Negro standard. I've run into people that have a full sleeve of this tat. Nothing else. Whole arm is just the sky, basically.
Nah, that's trash. If you just got an arm tattoo of clouds, what you doing, bro? Don't tell me it's people walking around with a whole arm sleeve of just clouds, bro. That's not fire. That's not fire. That's not fire, bro. That's not fire. It's not. That's wild.
Why he got that, he gonna say cause it's hard. What usually accompanies this tat is one of the following: an angel, some type of Bible verse, something that has to do with their city like a skyline or a sports team. A lot of other ones that I know I'm forgetting. Let me know about the one that you have because I know you got it. I remember when I got my cloud filler tat, my grandma saw it and she hates tattoos. She gonna grab me and say, what is on your arm? I said, it's an angel in the clouds, grandma, thinking she was gonna like it because she's a church lady. Said she was gonna turn me to an angel in the clouds if I got another tattoo. Then she proceeded to tell me it looked messy and that I'm not gonna get no job nowhere. Second, the cross tattoo. It's not to say the cross tattoos look bad. It just be some of the individuals that got it on their body. It be the most unholy people with that tat, committing the most egregious acts. For some niggas, getting that tat is their version of getting baptized. Like getting
that. That's a fact, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. All right, Deco. All right, come back when you can, bro. Appreciate you.
That tat finna wash away their sins. They trying to save face on judgment day. Like Jesus gonna be like, hold on, bro, is that me? That's crazy. I was just about to send you to hell. But since you got that, I'm gonna let you in now. I like to believe it just don't work like that. And obviously these are jokes, but it really do be funny when the most vile nigga get them crosses on them. That same nigga bumping Cardi, rapping upside down, cross tatted my neck, shut him up. I have some partners that don't live the most righteous life. I'm talking about sipping drink, perk demon. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not the perfect nigga. But you cannot lie. It is funny if you were to ask somebody with that tat, tell you their favorite Bible verse, they gonna say something like, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
And they gonna say Jesus wept. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, give me a scripture out the Bible. They gonna tell you Jesus wept. I promise.
Another one that I feel like kind of pairs up with that gotta be that praying hands tat. I like the cloud filler tat. This one's played out too. If you were to ask that person the last time they prayed, they wouldn't even know. They don't even thank God for waking them up in the morning. First thing they do is grab their phone, start swiping on TikTok, liking pictures of hoes on IG. But I've definitely seen somebody who had the cross Jesus hand scripture combo, lie straight to a nigga face, putting it on God and everything. Third, any neck.
Now that's blasphemous. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a lot.
Tat. Ever since neck tats took that hit at the beginning, middle of the year, it's been very hard to look at them differently. When the time comes, I'm still gonna get that neck tat. I'm just gonna put a lot more thought into what it's gonna be. The days of putting any random shit on your neck have concluded. To me, that neck tat is clean as hell, but it's so crazy how the internet has plagued our minds about them. You could get the most meaningful shit on your neck, flick up, showing it to the world. Look at your comments and niggas done flipped the whole meaning. feel like the consensus on neck tats used to be, I like it, it looks good, or I don't like it, it's too much, that's it. But it's to the point now where this shit just writes itself. One of my partners got flames on his neck. Told me a nigga said he got that fire. Got a friend with a microphone.
Oh no, you gotta blick a nigga down if he tell you got that fire. Oh, nigga tell you got that fire, though, you gotta blick him down. What I tell you, chat, you gotta blick him down. Chat, if a nigga tell you, I said, listen, chat, if a nigga tell you that you got that fire, though, what you gotta do, you gotta go on your hip. Oh, you gotta go on your back pocket. Oh, you gotta go on your boot. And you gotta blick them down. I said, you gotta blick them down. Oh my God. Nigga ever tell me I got that fire, though, that's where he gonna let, that's where you gonna remain for the remainder of your days, brother. You gotta blick them down. Oh my God. Now that's deep. Oh, damn. Damn. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. Damn.
Whew. On his left side of his neck. Said his neck is music to a nigga's ears. What type of shit is that? It's out of control and out of pocket. It's become nasty work. Now that I'm speaking about it, I'm gonna get whatever it is I want and just suffer the consequences of my actions. Y'all just gonna have to say what y'all would like. But I'm not gonna be thrown off like some of these other niggas though. Some people are voluntarily signing up to violate themselves.
Whoa,
like that one nigga that got sack
petty.
chaser on his neck. Or bro that got the Hulk tearing through his shit. And I'm aware of what the original meaning of sack chaser is. But even before the internet started throwing the neck tax out of proportion, there would be no way in hell that I got that on my jugular. Even getting 1 of 1 on your shit. Don't get that. We gotta get more creative. Or do, I don't care for real. Fourth, ball is life tattoos, or any tattoo where you're getting a basketball on you. Only people that I feel like that can get away with this are niggas in the NBA. Shit, even if you in the G League or overseas. But there are too many average Joe JV niggas walking around with this tat. Dudes out here missing layups at 24-hour fitness with that tattoo. Hitting the bottom of the rim with a basketball ball is life tattoo on their forearm. I remember a day this dude pulled up to LA Fitness. He had a basketball with wings and a halo tattoo on him. Buddy like 6'5", 6'6". When captains are choosing teams, he like the second person to get picked up. One of the first possessions of the game, bruh gets past the ball, he dribbles it off of his ankle, goes out of bounds. But that can be a common mistake in basketball. But then he was open for a corner 3, hit the side of the backboard. That's when the bro, what are you doing started to happen. He gonna say, damn, my fault, run back on D. But this next possession was the last straw. Dude's dribbling up the court and gets hit with the oldest trick in all of pickup basketball history. Somebody on the other team gonna look at him and say, ball. And this level 1 ass nigga passed it to him. He went the other way with it, laughing, laying the ball up. For the remainder of the time he was in there, all you heard was things like, he with us, let him shoot, take that from him, that's cookies. And I'm not gonna lie, bruh deserved that. He's sorry as hell with that basketball tat. Fifth,
Nah, yeah, you can't be buns and have a basketball tat. I'm not gonna hold you. You can't do that. That's not, you gotta earn that. And it's I'm not saying you gotta earn it in a sense of like you gotta earn your stripes, but damn near you gotta earn your stripes, bro. You can't, and you got the wings. You got the basketball with the wings. Like, what you better come in? What you mean? You better not come in here being buns. You got the basketball with the wings. What you doing?
Logo tattoos. Well, for being honest, whoever has these types of tattoos is very hood or just dumb as hell, or both. If you have this, my question to you is, what possessed you to do that? What possessed you to get a Jordan logo on your chest? McDonald's golden arches on your arm? These be the tattoos you see on homeless niggas when you handing them money. A clear distinction of poor life choices. If you were young when you got this tattoo, it's not an excuse. Because even when I got the desire to get tattoos at 13 years old, I never once thought to get a PlayStation logo tattooed on me because I like it so much. He's be getting these tats like they got ties or stock into the company. That'd be the problem with niggas. I know somebody that got a Rolex crown tattoo right here on his wrist. Told me he's manifesting a real Rolex to put on it. I was like, okay, I feel that. I knew he was capped out. I know he got that shit because he saw it on some other nigga. This the same type of dude to say he a brand representative for a Fortune 500 company. Whole time he a mascot for a fried chicken joint, dancing around in a chicken suit. He gonna cap like that. And I touched back on my partner with that Jordan 11 on his ankle. The day he showed us that, me and my other friend were so disappointed in this man. You know when you get a tat and you record it to your people to show him? He did exactly that. Sends a video of the phone revolving around his ankle. Here go the video right here. It'd be crazy. Niggas be thinking,
nigga put the real video. That's insane. Nah, bro. Why you do that, bro? No. Why you do that, bro?
that. Sends a video of the phone revolving around his ankle. Here go the video right here. It be crazy. Niggas be thinking I'm lying about the stories I'm telling. Y'all just sit back and enjoy the content. God put me through these situations so I can come back and relay them to you. We asked my dog, why did you do that? He said he went to the tat shop when they were doing those specials. Buy one, get one free, get a small tattoo for $10 type shit. Said he decided to get a Jordan 11 on him. Like he just couldn't miss out on that deal. What makes it more crazy is this nigga is not no sneakerhead. I'm pretty sure the only pair of J's this man owns to this day is a pair that he asked me to try and go for him on the sneakers app, because he had never been on it before. He didn't know how it worked. If you seeing this, bro, thank you so much for being content for me, gang. Love you, nigga. 6, the clock with the rose. If you fell into this trap, I get it. I feel like this is just y'all's version of the cloud filler tattoo. Shit, you actually might have the cloud filler tattoo and that. This has got to be the most generic tat ever. This can be tatted on any skin tone, any race, and it has been. I don't see them as often anymore, but there was a time where people were spamming that clock rose animal combination, trying their best to make meaning out of it, saying the roses were for somebody that passed. Time in the clock was to represent when they were born, and the animal was just the animal that they liked. I seen the placement be on an arm, a chest, a leg. If you see your tat on a 2K Mind Player, you're fried. I genuinely don't know if I can name a more generic tat than this. Interesting.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, if you see your tattoo on a, that's whoa. I've never thought about that. There's some niggas walking around here with 2K generic tattoos. It's niggas walking around here with 2K player generic tattoos. Whoa. I never thought about that.
Ass tattoo. It'd be funny when people sensitive about their bad tattoos. They'd be ready to flash when you start talking about them. My partner's girl had that clock with the rose with the lion. She had the color in the roses too, the red. She had just got it fresh, brand new. My dog said she asked, do you like it? You rock with it? I wouldn't have done what he did. I would have lied. But his dumb ass gonna say, I mean, I can't like it. Everybody got that shit. Told me that comment almost ended with their breakup. 7th, the mural portrait tattoo. If you're not going to the master tattoo artist that's finna charge you 10 bands for that hoe gonna be ass. I can almost guarantee that if you ask the regular Joe Schmo tattoo artist, you tap my beautiful late grandmother, she gonna come out looking like Gary Coleman. Have the tattoo of your daughter looking like Barack Obama. So refrain from being highly upset and offended. Don't get that tat. Either they're gonna come out looking like a totally different person, or they're not gonna come out looking like a person at all. Gonna look like some art my 7-year-old brother showed me the other day. What people also be doing, they be getting a bunch of dead famous people. Something that's so funny to me is seeing a nigga get tattoos of white people that probably hate niggas. Black man with all the founding fathers on them. If I was your ancestors, I'd haunt your ass. Wake you up to the sounds of chains and shit. And if you get that, you still need to make sure you get the best artist. And this might be a hot take, but sometimes I feel like those tats be looking a little too real. Tat looking like you actually got the person right there with you. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like some of y'all might get that. With that being said,
nah, I feel you. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel you. I don't got no tattoos. What y'all think, yo? What do y'all think in the comments? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. What's some of y'all favorite tattoos? What tattoos do y'all dislike the most? You know what I'm saying? My name is New Black, also known as Never Underestimate, Build Legacies, and Create Constantly. Y'all have been a wonderful audience as always. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm not getting off chat stream. I'm not getting off stream chat. That's just for the YouTube. I might, cause I think I'm gonna clip that one. That might be a YouTube, John. You know what I'm saying? That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that video. I like that video. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. What else? What else I got on it, John? What else I got on it, John? Damn, y'all, I don't know. We might be closing in. I think we got time. Let me see if I can find something just off the cuff. Because I got kind of longer videos, though. The videos I got to react to, the videos I have to react to on the docket are a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take me past, you know what I'm saying, kind of the cutoff point I'm trying to get at. I know I should be streaming for many more hours, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to cap it right now at a certain time point just so I can clip up a lot of this content pretty easy and then get it out to the people just so people, you know what I'm saying, come in to the future streams so we can actually have some really lit and interactive streams, you know what I'm saying? Just like how we had today. We both had Deco and Jack in here expressing and exploring their art. So that was really dope. That was really dope. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can find something that's a little bit shorter. Maybe like a 5 to 10 minute video that I can kind of react to just push me over kind of like the 2 hour mark. because I've been trying to cap it at about 1.5 to 2 hours, but y'all were just so kind of lit. And I know I did have a couple, I had a couple down moments in the stream. So I just kind of wanted to make sure I got 2 hours, 2 hours at least, on you guys. Let me see. I'm trying to just kind of go down my actual YouTube page here, because I have my playlist of stuff, but again, some of that stuff I just want to do kind of earlier in the stream when I have a little bit more time to kind of do it and get it, you know what I'm saying? Get it how I gotta get it. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm Shan. Let's see. And I'm mad. I cannot find like the trending tab of a YouTube anymore. I don't understand where it went. The trending tab on YouTube is like, I don't know what happened to it, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything. I don't think I've seen any crazy like articles or anything like that in the last couple hours. Cause I just been doing a crazy content run, yo. If y'all see my content out there, I promise I don't got no bots running my content, bro. It's me. You know what I'm saying? That's big dog out here putting in them big dog hours. So just bear with me, y'all. I'm not spamming, but we got many hours. My content about to take over social media for like a couple days in a row, and it's about to be real lit. I got an amazing amount of content set up over the next couple days. Like a lot of the content, a lot of the clips that I got set up over the next couple days, I'm really about to take over a lot of social media platforms. Like everything is gonna have so many clips, bro. I already got so many clips that's going out. You know what I'm saying? I already got so many clips that's going out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to find one like last good video I really can get a cool, good reaction out of. One like short, good video. I could, let me see if this person has anything new. Let's see. He said, how do you send money? You're in Sweden? I don't know, bro. You got either Cash App, you got PayPal. You got Cash App or PayPal? Either one of those two, my guy. Let me see here. Damn, yo, I miss the trending tab on YouTube, bro. I miss that, bro. I actually got to figure out like the dono, the perfect dono stuff on here. I got to make it easier for the donos to kind of come in, because then that's when we can hit the we can hit the
Money. He got money. Get it all for him.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, I wish I could find just like a good short video. I already know I'm about at my cutoff point. I know we gonna push over 2 hours. That's fine. Don't incriminate yourself, Deco. Goddamn, bruh. Jesus. Damn. Nigga tripping. Yo, actually, okay. I'm not mad at this. I'm about to watch a video by the New York Times, and I hope they don't copyright me, bro. I hope they don't copyright me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they do not copyright me. But this is why rappers stop writing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not the biggest fan. Hold on. Let's rewind really quick. Now, there's been this huge phenomenon in rap for over the past 10 plus years now. The punch-in method. I'm sure you've heard it. I'm sure you're listening to it. I'm sure you do it. Why do rappers do it though? I don't understand. Now, I'm a rapper myself. I make music. Been doing it all my life. I understand punching in when it is necessary. I've never punched in for all of my records. I've never gotten into the studio. I've never went into a paid studio session and was like, yo, I don't got no music, bro. Just pull up a beat. I'm gonna just punch in. Yo, stop the hit the pause button every 10 seconds while I come up with a new line. That's just not what I do. You know what I'm saying? I never understood why so many rappers feel like this is the most, I guess, successful way to create music or write music. I still believe in writing music because it gives me the best performance. It gives me the best outlook on what the song is going to be. And it gives me the best control in the studio. If you just going in the studio, just kind of throw anything at the wall, you're going to get anything. And that's why we got songs that nobody remembers past the hook. Nobody remembers the song past the most catchy part. You know what I'm saying? I try to write songs that at least you can remember the whole song. It might not be one specific catchy part. It might be 7, you know what I'm saying, catchy parts that you like. You know, I don't know. But we about to check out why so many rappers, you know what I'm saying, stop writing their music.
I think a lot of people picture like modern rappers who really just like pen and paper in the studio, writing down their raps, you know, figuring it out, scratching it out, changing it.
Yeah, no. We stopped writing a long time ago. Not many people write.
We do write. I don't understand. I'm tired of rappers. I'm tired of people who feel like just because you have the spotlight for the moment does not mean you speak for everybody. No, people are writing, baby. People are writing, sweetheart. We are writing our raps. I don't agree. I disagree wholeheartedly. We're writing our raps. And if you're not, we can tell. We can tell.
Back in the day when people were just using tape, you just had one take. So everybody had to be on point.
It used to be a time before the 24 track, for instance. If a singer went in, you had to sing that top to bottom, baby. You had to have it figured out.
Most music up until about 20 years ago was always recorded on tape. It's more of a process. It's a lot more laborious, a little bit more tedious.
I've watched Tupac giving a speech. Hey, we have 2 hours of studio time. Come here prepared.
We don't have time or the luxury to spend all of this time doing one song. We don't have it.
Fast forward a little bit. Word starts to spread, mid to late 90s that Jay doesn't actually write any of his rhymes.
And that's the thing that started it all. That's the number one thing that comes to my mind, that Jay-Z just doesn't write his lyrics. Jay-Z doesn't write his lyrics. Jay-Z doesn't write his lyrics. That's the thing that's kind of been like circling the music industry, especially the rap industry, for many, 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 many years. I am saying circling the industry for many years, bro. You not Hove, bro. You not Jay. You not Rockefeller, bro.
I mean, so you literally come in the studio and then formulate sentences in your head. Yeah. And then spit it to that beat. Yeah. And you never write down the lyrics.
Never. Which leads to other rappers wanting to do the same thing.
I found out that Jay wasn't writing. I didn't want to ever see a pen or paper again.
He has class, first in the lunch line, my lunch ticket.
You not Wayne, you not Jay. Stop. You need to think, brother. You ain't Wayne and you ain't Jay. You ain't lived their life and you ain't did the things that they did. You ain't as educated as Wayne. I'm gonna just put it out there. Wayne is far more educated than he lets on to be. Jay is far more educated than he lets on to be. You not them. You don't even take the time out to try to be. You don't even take the time out to practice to be. You not Wayne and you not Jay. You got it right. You got it right, bro.
What I know is when you see your hero can jump 7 feet, it makes you want to jump 8.
50 bands on me, 10 out of 10.
You telling me you falling out of love with me?
I had came up out the trenches, then I had...
Problem is that not all of them are as great or as capable of doing it.
Yeah, turn me up in my ear.
I'm dripping, don't leave me that body. How about this break catching body? How about this break catching body?
God, you ever write rap style?
Hell no.
That's no pen, no pad. They're just going in and punching in.
Punch method.
Punching, recording. Punching 3 more bars.
I ain't never wrote raps. I just be rapping.
Do you write or
why.
you punch in?
I punch in. I don't write.
Today, Pro Tools is essentially like the pen and paper.
And that's where it becomes this different type of art form.
It's improvisational versus writing the stand-up piece. You know what I mean?
It's like freehand versus tracing.
Oh, okay.
Keep that part from me. Just punch me in now. Hello, like red snake. Look, I'm a made man. My niggas move their head red one time.
The artist might not really have the song written, but they're not necessarily free.
That's why we so lost in like, that's why everything is such a vibe. Everything is a vibe. Everything is a vibe because nobody really goes into the studio with a already constructed piece. So when you get these songs that are constructed pieces, it hits you a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? We react to them a little bit differently. Some people react with fear because it's like, this is not something we're used to at all. Some people react with like, oh man, we've been missing this forever. You know what I'm saying? Everything now is just, you're just walking into uncharted territory and, oh, you got a beat that sounds cool? Oh, cool. Let's just see what we can come up to this. Instead of you sitting with something for maybe a couple weeks, a couple days, and you coming up with a already constructed piece that you want to present to the world. Now you're allowing your situation, your day, your XYZ to present your masterpiece to the world. That's a little weird in my opinion. I don't like to chase music in that way. I don't like to write music in that way per se myself, you know.
Freestyling in the traditional sense where they're just going in and saying the first thing that comes to mind and they're doing that for 4 minutes straight.
You run back one more time. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of like.
Punching in like saying one bar at a time. I got these records can't fold in the wallet. You making the peasant. I got these records can't fit in the wallet. I'm stacking the bigger deposit.
Definitely one line at a time.
Hit the store and don't leave in dead bodies. Hit the store and don't leave in dead bodies. Hit the mall and don't leave in dead bodies. Hit the store and don't leave in dead bodies.
It's a lot of accidental stuff too, because I can't tell you how many times I've actually been freestyling and accidentally said something that was just amazing. And we just kept it because you weren't thinking about that. It just came out. And that's why music sounds the way it does now. Ain't no structure to it. It's just kind of accidental hits. Everything is an accident. You know what I'm saying?
Then you say the net bar, then you say the bar out there, and you play it all together, you sound like a whole sentence. I got these records can't fit in the wallet. I'm stacking a bigger deposit. Hit the store and I'm leaving their bodies. Book a fly and get high in that.
They're using punching in as a way to create their rhymes as opposed to a way to correct their rhymes. It's yeah, I feel it's really just a generational thing.
But you don't think you could end up with something better if you sometimes wrote some stuff?
No.
It's just not for you.
Nope. That.
Rap has grown, rap has evolved, and there's always good and bad when it comes to evolution. What we're seeing is a lot of the same lane being explored over and over again.
People think, oh, they just rap about this or they're just rapping.
It's engineer rap. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. I just figured it out. We in the era of engineer rap. It's not melody rap. It wasn't never mumble rap. It was always engineer rap. Whoa, bro, because it's just the engineer that's just doing all the work, bro. That's crazy. Wow, we in the engineer rap era. That's crazy. I never thought I'd see it. Never thought I'd see the day.
About like the easy rhyme scheme or the easy, but to be in a studio and write 5 songs a day, 7 days a week about new topics and make it sound different, it's very, very impressive.
It is a sport. Yeah, it is a sport to it.
Instead of 1 song for a week, it's 5 songs a night and you keep it pushing.
Not that artistry isn't appreciated, but it's more so like, all right, how fast are we getting this done?
We don't come under the umbrellas of the people who write raps like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and I'm just saying that the unprofessional rap culture is what I'm a kid of. Guys who like, I'm just a street cat and I'm rapping.
I'm flipping the number when bought me a gun. I jumped out the poacher and bought me a gun.
I just want a lot of people to know that. Like, you're not Jay-Z, you're not a failure.
It's about you. Whether you're writing on a phone, a piece of paper, punching in, off the dome, it doesn't matter.
Rapping to me like coming from like how I feel right then and there. Like me writing it down ain't gonna be the same energy me saying it.
You can't really hold your technique over a younger generation's head, right? Ultimately, it is about just getting the best end result.
I done got rich off the sticks. I done got rich off.
I don't know, man. I think you can always try to like, you know, steer somebody into a direction to make a little bit better art, to improve their art, to improve, you know what I'm saying, their subject matter and what they're actually putting out into the world. I don't always feel like that's a negative thing. I understand how it can feel a little unkish, a little big bro-ish, if you will. But that's just life, man. I guess that's just the generational divide with musicians and rappers more specifically. Yeah. But that was a good one, yo. I think this is where we can actually wrap it for the day. I think this is where we can actually wrap it for the day. My name is New Blacc, also known as Never Underestimate, Build Legacies, and Create Constantly. Y'all have been an amazing audience. We had some pretty awesome guests. Shout out to you guys. We got some pretty cool guests that have been coming in all week. So give a round of applause to yourselves. Give yourself a pat on the back, whatever you got to do. And yeah, man, don't forget to drink your water. Don't forget to get some rest. Don't forget to take a shower. Please brush your teeth. Your breath stinks. And yeah, man, never underestimate, man. We out. That's the motto. You can follow it today. You can follow it tomorrow. Just make sure you follow it, man. Follow me anywhere. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/New Blacc. You can follow me on YouTube @New Blacc or @New Blacc Network. My music is everywhere. I do have an album out. It is called Nobody Likes a Nobody. 8 songs, pretty good music. Yeah, man. New Blacc Archive on TikTok. Yeah, I think that's it, bro. I think that's it. Am I gonna leave y'all with anything? Or am I just gonna kind of skedaddle on out of here? I think we're gonna skedaddle, man. Shout out to y'all. I love